Yeah, it's
and then
ridiculous
the
how the
Xbox
Xbox
One
One
that's the
didn't
bigger
have
one.
it.
Yeah, I've said that so many times.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. In today's topic, we'll be talking about the PS4K or the PS4 Neo and the Xbox One S and the differences between the pre-existing consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One. The PS4, or let me say this: what would you prefer? Would you prefer having the Xbox One S or the PS4K?
I would prefer the Xbox One S
Alright.
for a couple reasons. First one being, well, they haven't really shown the PS4K, that's what I'm going to call it, yet. The Xbox One S has been revealed, so I like all the changes that they've made, from putting the power brick in the console and the controllers changed. Like, I want to see how that stuff all works. Like, I want to
Right.
actually see an Xbox that doesn't have a huge power brick that I've complained about for the past 10
Yeah,
years.
the Xbox
And,
One's power brick, or the Xbox's power brick, is just ridiculous. Just like how we blew
It
up right
is.
there is ridiculous.
It is. No. But the PS4, as being a smaller console that has the power brick inside.
Yeah, it's
And then
ridiculous
the
how the Xbox One
that's
didn't
the bigger
have
one.
it.
Yeah. I've said that so many times. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm
just
glad
ridiculous.
that finally they realized.
But this video isn't. This isn't about PS4K versus the Xbox One S. That's going to be a whole different video in and of itself. It's just we're talking about it. I would prefer the PS4K only because I play PS4 a little bit more. And maybe if like GameStop if GameStop or Best Buy has like a deal going on where it's like trade in your old system, get $200 off the new system, I would do that because I would only need the Xbox One S 500 gigabyte one, which is only $300. The prices for the Xbox One S are so good.
Are cheap.
Like,
Yeah, that's another thing
Microsoft
I like.
learned its lesson. Remember when the Xbox One was announced and they set the price point to $600?
Yeah, it was like, what? It was it like $100 more than PS4?
Yeah, yeah. The PS4, I think, was released at $499.
Yeah, and people had a problem with that. Oh,
People
God,
had a
I
problem
can
with the
even remember
Xbox
back when
One.
these
Like,
consoles were coming out. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but with this one, the
So much.
500 gigabyte system's only $300. If Best Buy or GameStop does that $200 off, trade in your old console, you could get the Xbox One S 500 gigs for only $100. So, GameStop, if you're listening, please do that. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they usually do. I don't know how much it's gonna. I don't know what the price will be, but there's usually a deal. Trade in your old console, get this
Right.
much towards the next one. You know.
And what's crazy is
Well,
that
I
they're
mean,
selling a
hopefully
2
they do that.
terabyte system for $400. That's super cheap.
Yeah, 2 terabytes.
Now, PS4K doesn't have any prices on it, so we don't know how much they're going to go. But
You have to witness.
I feel like that they're going to be a little bit more expensive. Just because.
Just because.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I don't.
Go with that.
I just have a feeling it's going to be a little more expensive.
Yeah, me too. Maybe even if it's $50 more, I feel like it's gonna be more as well.
But yeah, I would get
Not
the
going
Xbox
to
One
get
S mainly because of how small it got.
Yeah, 40% smaller.
It's ridiculous. It looks. The only complaint I have
Almost
about
half
the
the
Xbox
size
One
of
S
what it is now.
is how half of it looks like a golf ball.
I like it. I like how, like, is the, like, primary, like, are they all gonna be white now? 'Cause that's what they're advertising, is a white.
I don't know. It doesn't say on this website. It doesn't say anything about difference of colors. It might only be a white version.
But is it a picture? Does it show a picture? And if the picture is there, is it a white one?
Well, all of the pictures are white ones, so
I haven't seen a black one yet. I mean, I prefer the white one. I think it's cool.
yeah, I
So,
I'd like white
guess
consoles.
we'll have to wait and see.
I'd like white consoles.
Me too.
When the PS4K gets announced and it shows all of its stuff, then I will buy a white PS4K.
Yep. There's just, I don't like to call it a PS4K because 4K isn't like the biggest deal to me. 4K isn't big enough yet for me. Like, I say the Xbox is smaller, the controller is different, so that's a reason for me to buy it. What is the PS4 gonna have other than it being 4K that's gonna make me want to buy it?
Well, there's
You
a
know?
lot.
Like, what are they gonna do?
There's a lot.
No,
It's-
no, I'm not saying that there isn't. I'm saying what are they gonna do to make me want to buy it?
Basically,
I know there is
an
a lot
upgraded
that they
engine.
can do.
It's the games are gonna look 100 times better. It's gonna run 100 times more efficient, faster.
If you
The-
have 4K, are you
Inf-
saying
yeah.
because of the 4K?
The Xbox One
but
S.
do you have a 4K TV?
No, but come on, who does?
Not many people do.
But
Exactly,
the
that's the
Xbox
thing.
One S, you drive. It doesn't have native 4K. It upscales 1080p games to 4K. But the PlayStation 4K has native 4K. You know what I'm saying?
Like, at first, I don't know. Yeah, I do, but that's not gonna make me want a PS4K.
I guess it's more of
I don't
a
know.
like see it with your eyes before you judge it. You know what I mean? It's like I have never seen
Yeah.
a game in 4K, but if like I saw a game in 4K, like have you seen Uncharted 4 at all? Like
I've
any
never played
gameplay on
not
it?
yet. I have on like videos, yeah, but not in person.
right, the fucking graphics on it are insane. And now just imagine it in
Yeah, I know
4K.
that. Well, yeah, but
It would
do
be
you-
like
once again,
playing
do you,
real
do you have a
life.
4K TV? You have to also buy the 4K TV, which luckily, I I
Well,
would have.
if Vizio or
the-
Sony wants to give us a 4K TV, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, me too. But until that happens, you know, I'd have to.
As
I mean, I have access to a 4K TV, but
Right.
I'm not gonna buy a console just cause. I don't know.
but with
Maybe,
upgraded internals.
well, let's say they'll prove. Let's hopefully they prove me wrong. But
Yeah.
I want to see a game that looks way better. Prove me wrong. So
Grand Theft Auto 6.
yeah.
But nah. We'll have to see more. We'll talk about it more when more stuff comes out. When the PS4K gets released, or not released, but like they show what it looks like, what it's gonna actually be called, because
Yeah.
there's so many different
When
names
it's
for it.
revealed.
There's PS4K, there's PS4 Neo, and there's PS4.5. So there's
Those
many
are all
different
stupid names.
code
Those are
names.
just stupid.
My favorite's PS4K. It
I like
flows.
what Xbox One did. Yeah, it does, but like I said, I don't think that's the number one thing they're gonna focus on. I mean, it might, like, I don't know,
I think 4K
like
is the next step in video
Xbox
games.
One S because it's slim,
Slim?
you know.
Yeah, but it's just
So I mean that's a big thing for it because it was a huge console that got small. So
yeah, it was.
I like Xbox One S. I think
it
that
was a
sounds
big
good.
We'll
Why
talk
did
more
they even
about
have
it.
to come out with another name anyway?
We'll talk more about it.
Do you remember the old gen? It was just a new Xbox, but you just called it a Slim, or you know, there wasn't second names for it.
I don't know.
It was just like the slimmer
Maybe
version.
it's because
I
it's
always
a
just
step
said-
up in the console. Like when the PS3 Slim came out, opposed to the PS
Yeah,
Fat
I know what
or
you're
Fat Boy
saying.
or whatever you want to call it, the internals didn't really change except for an
We're the
upgraded
same.
HDD.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But these are
yeah.
completely
Basically,
new.
with the old consoles, all that did happen was they got slimmer. That's it.
Right. Like these are
Nothing else,
completely new
really.
consoles.
Yeah.
But it's like it's in the middle
I mean,
ground.
they
It's
even
like
changed
not.
the controller on Xbox.
Yeah, it's
That was
crazy.
surprising to me.
But they
I didn't
still didn't
expect
add
that.
that lithium-ion rechargeable battery. That's a big
Which,
pet peeve of mine.
In some ways, I'm still happy about that, and in some ways, I'm not. Because a
Duracell's
PS4
not.
controller will last you 2 days, and my Duracell batteries and my Xbox controller will last me a week. And I could just go buy one, even though you shouldn't have to. I understand, but
Yeah,
I could
you
just
know
go
how
spend
many,
20
you know how
bucks.
much money I spent on batteries playing the PS4 though? Zero.
0.
You know how much money I spent on
But
Xbox
it's an
batteries?
inconvenience to keep charging it.
When you
I don't
play
know,
like,
how much? Do
when
you know?
It's like $120, and I only had the console for 3 months. It doesn't matter. Comment down below what you think is better, or not better, or what you think looks better. Ah, you
What
know
you
what?
prefer.
What you prefer, yeah, that's a good point. Comment down below what you prefer. Would you get the Xbox One S? Would you get the PS4K? Would you consider switching over from the PS4 to the Xbox One S, or vice versa? Comment down below future topics in which you would like us to talk about. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and slap a like on it. If you disliked what you saw, go ahead and slap a dislike on it. Why not check out our old or our last video? We talked about Grand Theft Auto Online. I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you another time.
Peace out.
Oh, and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget that. You're going to want to do that. Especially in a jet like that.
We gotta give them some
That's the
visual
word.
cues. You know, just